Ladies and gentlemen, you have heard the very, very exciting news about the Oriflame Go Conference 2013. We are indeed traveling to one of the most luxurious places on this planet. We are indeed staying at one of the most luxurious hotels available to mankind. And I'm talking about Dubai. I am talking about Atlantis the Palm Hotel. And you are going to be there with us. Because what you have to realize, my friends, is that attending a conference such as this one is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And what you also have to realize at the same time is that in order to go there, you need to program your mind. Because it is all up in your mind whether you decide or not to take the actions that are required for you to join us. We will be some 750 people from Asia traveling to Dubai. I want you to be one of those people. I want you to have the opportunity of socializing, mixing and getting acquainted with other successful people from all over across this fantastic continent. You should want the same. And I hope you do. That's why I've taken some time out today to talk with you so that you can program your mind, so that you can decide that now is the time to work to build a business that can generate a life in abundance for you and your family, but also can facilitate you to travel with us to Dubai 2013. So I have found through many of the books I read and some of the audio tapes I listen to, I have compiled then what I really think is the 10 most successful things that successful people do, or the 10 top things that successful people do. And I want to share those things with you. Are you ready? Well, tag along. Let's go. Number one, successful people don't do is that they don't give excuses. They don't give excuses for why they can't participate in the next meeting, for why they can't do the things that they have told themselves that they will do. They do not give excuses. And you know as well as I do, in a network marketing business, there are an abundance of people. And with abundance of people, of course, come a major amount of excuses. So you have probably heard more excuses than you care to remember. However, remember this. Don't make excuses for why you are not successful. Don't make excuses for why you are not traveling with us to the next conference. Don't make excuses for why you can't afford to buy the things you desire. Don't make excuses for why your children are not attending the top schools in your country. Don't make excuses. You decide to do something, you write it down what you need to do, and you just go out and you do it. That's what successful people do. Don't make excuses. Number two, successful people understand that being successful, progressing in life, in your career, requires other people's help. It requires that you have a team around you that have the same goal. It requires that you can count on people who are next to you, who are near you, to support you, and equally so for you to support them. And you have to understand that if you only talk about yourself, about your dreams and ambitions and about what you want to achieve in life, you will not make it. You have to talk to people as if you have the best interest at heart for what they desire, for what they aspire to do and so forth. You need to make sure you understand it is not just about you, it is about the team that you're working with. That they too can be part of the journey towards a richer life. That they too can be part of building a business that will facilitate them a freedom of choice, but also, and equally important so, will facilitate them to give their business to their sons and daughters when they retire. It is not just about you, it's about the team members that you're working with. Remember that. Number three, early mornings and late nights. My friends, nothing can replace hard work. Nothing. So you have to understand that if you want to reach to the stars, if you want to reach high, you have to work hard. That's the only way to do it. You have to put in blood, sweat, tears, efforts, and you have to do things that others don't, so you will have things that others won't. And ultimately, ladies and gentlemen, nothing replaces hard work. You know, it's not easy to be one of the few successful people in the world. It's not easy. Therefore, it requires determination, it requires hard work. And if you expect big money, please also then expect big challenges. If you expect small challenges, well, equally then so expect small challenges. It's that simple. You got to put in everything you have into your business. You got to put in the extra hours that other people do not do. So when people go home at 6 o'clock in the evening, you continue to work because you have aspirations, you have a belief system in yourself, and you understand that hard work is important. Number 4, the greatest commodity that we all have, all human beings, regardless of what you do, is of course your mind. That's the greatest commodity. However, that mind of yours can also be the biggest enemy. You know, I sometimes say that the biggest enemy of success is success itself. Because once we become successful, once we have reached to a certain level in our lives, a certain career point or a certain level in the Oriflame success plan, for instance, we forget why we are here. We forget why we embarked upon this journey in the first place. So you got to remember that the biggest commodity of all is your mind. And you got to stay humble. You got to stay down to earth so that people want to approach you, people want to talk to you, people want to interact with you. Nobody wants to interact with somebody who thinks they know everything there is to know. Nobody wants to be surrounded with people like that. So you got to stay humble and remember why you joined this business, and remember the journey you're upon to embark. Remember. And on the commodity aspect here, there's another very important aspect, and that's of course energy. Your greatest asset is your mind. Your second greatest asset is the energy that you can transpire and that you can convey to others. You see, when I talk to you, I do so with energy because I like this business. I like to talk to people. I like to try as hard as I can to give you something so that when you sign off, you have a little bit of motivation perhaps, and you feel that you know what you want to do. You have to be energetic. And also, to be self-motivated, one needs energy. Now, if I want to motivate others, I need to be energetic. If I want to motivate myself, I need to be energetic as well. So it's very important. The greatest commodity is your mind. The second greatest commodity is your energy levels. Number 5, principles.